Welcome back. Dr. Elana Gelman here, naturopathic doctor. Okay, we're on to the fifth most toxic food that we have in our environment that I really want to warn you guys about, and that is farm-raised salmon. Now, I actually learned a lot about this when I did my research to share with you guys, but these salmon are just pinned in cages and they're fed the following food. I think it's disgusting. They're fed soy, they're fed poultry litter, and they're fed hydrolyzed chicken feathers. And so that's going into their bodies, obviously not a natural food for them. And then these fish end up being way more contaminated than wild fish. They are contaminated with substances that include carcinogens, PCBs, brominated flame retardants, and pesticides. Two pesticides that we find in the research that are found in the fish are DDT and dioxins. Both of those pesticides have been linked to cancer and to obesity and diabetes. So this is not a very healthy option when it comes to choosing good quality food that's nutrient dense and that's healthy for our bodies. So the solution always when it comes to fish is to get wild fish, especially salmon. You're looking for wild Alaskan salmon. It's the only pure quality salmon that we have on the market. And I see oftentimes a lot of my patients, they want to choose a healthier option when they go to restaurants. So they see salmon on the menu and they go for that option. It's actually way more toxic for you than to choose a different option on the menu. Unless it says wild Alaskan salmon, it's going to be farm raised. Atlantic salmon is farm raised. Steer clear of that. Researcher says that the only healthy amount that you should be eating of farm-raised salmon is one serving every 5 months. And that's the only way they can say that you're not at risk for cancer. Any more servings of farm-raised salmon, more than once every 5 months, you've got an increased risk of cancer. So that's just, that number is just way too high. So just steer clear and get wild Alaskan salmon. The other little tidbit I want to mention is that the only canned fish that I will buy happens to be wild salmon, just for the cost and because of the nutrient density. I like to buy some salmon with the skin and bones on it. You'd be surprised how you can't even taste it, and I mash it into making it like a tuna fish salad. Instead, I use wild salmon, and then I'm getting my calcium in addition to the omega-3s that are found in the wild salmon. So that's a little tidbit to share. Okay, hope you can steer clear of all farm-raised salmon and go for wild Alaskan salmon. Okay, have a great week. I'll come back for the sixth food next week. All right, bye-bye.